Hey everybody, Brandon with Bearded CB82. It's like the lighting in here sucks. So anyways, we've got a snap-on tool haul. Now today's Thursday. A couple of these items I picked up yesterday, which was Wednesday. The video's probably going to post Friday, so bear with me. Now, what did we get and why did we get it? Well, stay tuned. First, before we get started with the tool haul, we're going to do a little bitty shout out today. Today's shout out goes in particularly to Faye Hadley. I almost screwed that up. So Faye Hadley, find a link down below to her channel if I can ever take the time to get a plug-in. If I got enough time to get the plugins done, I'll do that. But other than that, I'll leave a link down to her channel down below. Now, why her? Well, there's not too many females in the tool community. You know, most of the ones that are, you know, spouses, girlfriends, and so on. Other direct family members to people within the community who help support us all and support each other, which is phenomenal. But this girl's an actual mechanic. She's actually got a wrench turning channel. So go over, check her out, mind your manners. I think her #1 fan is her husband, so just to give you guys a heads up. But she's got a pretty interesting channel, a lot of how-tos and some of the tools she uses. Even some of the basic stuff, because hers is kind of geared more towards other ladies and people that are not as tech savvy as your usual wrench turner and kind of take things through basic steps as a DIY for them. She does a very good job at putting her videos together. So go check her out. Let her know Bearded CBD82 sent you. So now on to the tool haul. Alright, so get the camera to focus a little bit better, get the dark out of my face. Took the hat off. Sorry, Clay. Love the hat. Now, first thing, a couple of these things I got a little while back. So some of the things are going to include over the past few months. So we'll start off with the older stuff first. One thing I picked up a while back, oops, upside down. This terminal toolkit, still upside down. There we go. From Blue Point, and this is the Paul Whiskey Charlie 48. Now, nice thing about this is it does come with pretty much everything you need in order to do terminals. This guy right here, this guy, well, this is the pouch it comes in with. The other 3 jaw sets are all in there, and you can purchase. There's a few more jaw sets I think you can get for those. Nice thing about these, quick change right out. Now, why? Well, we do quite a bit of electrical connectors in here, especially the stuff for headlights, other harnesses on these tractors and stuff. Just stuff that wears out, sometimes gets burned out. Maybe the driver wants to douse it with WD-40. Don't ask. But so that was one thing I got a few months back. I don't believe I've shown that yet. Another thing I got a few months back, this guy, the Torch 300, right here. Now, why did I get this? Well, it's this little bitty one that I had. Yeah, a Harbor Freight one. It never really saw a whole lot of use. And then rather than borrow the other guys all the time, I brought this in from home because it was in my other toolbox sitting at the bottom. Water pump this time, not the air compressor. So I figured, well, I'd use this, and started using it a little bit more, and then it started acting up. And then one day when I was heating up some stickers on the side of the fuel tanks on the tractors, the CNG fuel tanks, so compressed natural gas, this thing burst into flames in my hand. Like, just tried to ignite it, and it just... Well, that day was the day I got this. So, personal safety, it's a little bitty, you know, $3 who's it what's it from Harbor Freight. If you're going to use it once a year, okay. If not, there's your answer. Oops, I might have broke it. Now, so that's a couple things from a while ago. Now, yesterday, First thing that I picked up, because, well, I did need this. This was a need more than anything else. It's the 24 volt tester. Now this is the Echo Charlie Tango 424 Hotel Delta 24 volt. Granted, most of the stuff I work on here is 12 volt, but like some other people, my old man still got his old tractors back home. Some of their stuff's 24 volt. If I ever go back or happen to get the opportunity to work on military equipment again, it's all 24 volt. So just in case, well, a couple dollars more, I can get the 24 volt version. And that was to replace this guy. This is the Matco Mike Delta 115 Bravo. Had a lot of issues with this. When it does work, it works well, but there's a lot of other times when it doesn't want to work. Even with the heavier duty clip and a clean ground, sometimes, yeah, it's got issues. And I got tired of having to deal with this. Now, a lot of you guys are saying, well, why don't you just take it back to Matco? Well, now in case some of you guys were wondering why, that's plain and simple. Oh yeah, and I did get permission from Clay to use that. So thanks, Clay, yet again. That's awesome. Now, because been invited here, Mac's been invited here, they never want to stop by here, and you'd think with all the snap-on stuff, especially with, you know, the number of Matco tools that I used to own, because the Matco dealer I had at the other end of town was a really good dealer, including he was the one I bought some Milwaukee products off of as well, that, you know, the guy that I see drive down the road a couple times a week when I'm outside having a cigarette wouldn't mind pulling in here and maybe selling something. You can get some gear wrench stuff right off of there. You got, you know, usually a decent line of Milwaukee stuff right off of there, which I'd be game for. But the guy over here, so that's why they don't want to stop by, they don't want to do business. No problem, I won't buy your shit. Now, next thing that I got, gotta reach back here. I went ahead, upgraded a Ratchet. The other one was working all right, but I wanted to go with the 18-inch version of the Sierra Hotel X-Ray 80 Bravo. Locking flex head, half-inch drive. I needed something that was locking flex head. Damn pump. It's not the air compressor, it's something else. That wasn't quite as long as this for when I still needed some half-inch. As you can see, it's a whole, well, yeah, several inches shorter, but still longer than a regular half-inch. And yeah, just the flex head on it, kind of a requirement on my end. So this was a long wait coming, and just finally bit the bullet on it. Now the air compressor. Damn air compressor, I tell you. All right, so that was definitely an upgrade. Another thing that I got, and this was a need. Oh, sorry for the angle here. Working with the smaller tripod today. And this is the Alpha 1310 Sam Bravo, or Sierra Bravo. This is a punch, bearing, and seal, well, it's a seal driver, race driver, and install tool kit. Now, as much as I've been doing with a number of other medium-sized bearings on down lately, gaskets, copper gaskets, a lot of other things, it was, I got tired of trying to cobble some stuff together, and granted I got some parts to cobble and home make a few things together. I don't have the time, and I don't have the rest of the materials I need to go out and do that. So for Actually, not that bad a price. All the ones I was looking for on Amazon were running anywhere between $80 to $120, and this one was $139. So for just a little bit more than what I was going to be able to get one for on Amazon. There's the driver for it, and it is solid all the way through. I got this kit. They just came out with it. First I'm like, oh, what's that box? He's like, oh, Seal Racing Driver Kit. Oh, the expensive one, because they got another one that's $700, and it'll do everything, but way outside my pocketbook. That would be a shop supplied item at that point. But this, between my own stuff here that I do that I would like to use this for, it'll save some of my larger, cheaper sockets, if you guys know what I mean. So anyways, there it is for the day. You know, you guys got a nice little overview of, now I can finally get rid of these boxes. This stuff works awesome, by the way. This guy right here, that was worth the money. Oops. This guy, worth the money. For as much as I've already used those, they've already paid for themselves. And then also we found out why. So anyways, you guys stay tuned. Go ahead, check out Clay. He loaned me that. And we'll catch you all later.